it's Zena, Warthog Princess, and welcome to another Vera Bradley haul. This one comes from the Vera Bradley retail store at Disney Springs, and it is exclusively the brand new Disney patterns that they come out with, and so there's some new stuff. It's very exciting. All right, so in no particular order, we'll just go through it. The first item is the Cozy Life slippers. These are in the pattern Mickey and Minnie's Flirty Floral. These are large, so one of them has a Mickey and one of them has a Minnie. They are a deep dark purple background. I actually really love these slippers. I have tons and tons of them. They have the no slip grip on the bottom. They're perfect for bopping around the house really all year round. They're great for the RV, they're great for the hospital, they're great for whatever. So I have tons of them, and not just Vera Bradley version. In fact, I'm wearing a pair of them right now. If I was more flexible, I'd show you my feet, but they're the ones with the dogs on them from Best in Show. Anyway, okay, so next item I got is, well, hold on, that item we'll save for last because it's actually something older. All right, let me just put this out. Now, as a reminder, Vera Bradley Disney stuff, no sales, no discounts, no coupons, no ambassador codes, nada. That sucks because it's all marked up $10 or more and there's no discounts. So two things I will say about that. One is if you like it, get it, because sometimes the Disney stuff sells out really quickly. I don't know about this one. All the stuff was still in stock, so either they have a lot more of it or it's not as popular. I can't answer that. I don't know. It is still very early, but we're 2 or 3 days in and it hasn't sold out anything that I know of. So that could be good news. It could mean you may see some sometime down the road in the online outlet sale or at a discount price at the outlets, or I don't know. There's no predicting. It's all a gamble with Vera, but there you have it. So anyways, this next item is, again, Minnie and Mickey's Sweet Floral, slightly different pattern, but this is the banded jogger, which is the pajama pants. I do love these. They're jersey knit. I have some of the many different varieties of them. They have the cuffed ankles and the cuffed waist. It is elastic, but it also has a drawstring. I do get them bigger than I need because I like them to be baggy and comfortable. They have pockets right here, very nice. They're just really comfortable. And here's a good look at the pattern. It's just classic Minnies and Mickeys all over the place. There are a lot of hidden Mickeys in the patterns, like look at the flowers. You have a Minnie head there, Minnie heads. You've got, you know, Mickey heads over here. Just really cool. They're kind of just a lot of hidden Mickeys all throughout. Very typical for it. But it is a purple-based pattern. Hello, purple. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so that's the pajama pants. I did not elect to get the top because, come on, this is $50 for a pair of pajama pants. That's a stretch. I spent way too much money. I won't tell you how much, but too much. But I love Disney, I love Vera, and I love purple. So I thought I'd give it a last hurrah here, and we'll see if I can hold to that. I am, in fact, in Orlando, so it kind of was nice because I could go and pick each of my pattern placements precisely myself, rather than taking a chance online or ordering on the phone. I was able to pick them. So this next item, this is the wide loop keychain, Mickey and Minnie's Sweet Floral. So it is that same pattern we just saw, and it's just a strip of material. So obviously there's going to be cut off stuff, but I tried to pick one that had a decent amount of visible pieces that you could tell what they are. So you've got a nice Mickey, we've got some of the florals, we've got part of Mickey and part of Minnie. That's really not so great. On the other side though, I have Minnie and Mickey again, so definitely can tell what it's supposed to be. I also love that this comes with the Mickey head carabiner piece on there, so it's got the loop for that, and then it's got a second key ring loop, so it's a nice keychain. Or you can take that off and use it with other things, which I sometimes do. I did get the zip ID as well, same pattern, and it has that different interior pattern, but these were very difficult to pick. I literally went through like 3 dozen of them, every one that they had available in the store. to find one that had a decent pattern placement. Now there's Mickey, there's Minnie, there's Mickey and Minnie together, and they're each in different poses, several different versions and options. But finding one that didn't have a lot of cut off bits and headless characters was very difficult. I did find one that's not perfectly centered, but it's most definitely a Mickey. It has a good bit of the florals. It does have the top of Minnie's head, but it's not like a headless thing. So this is pretty decent. On the other side, I have a perfect Minnie and Mickey head in the window. I'm not particularly fond of this pattern though. Something about the colors, I just, the pattern's okay, but it's like these pretty colors and all these hidden Mickeys, and then you have these just like purple and black things thrown on top, and it doesn't, to me, match this. Okay, it's just me. It just doesn't strike me. I just don't get it. But okay, anyways, I do love Minnie and Mickey, and I do love zip IDs. So this side of it, I got this Mickey here. Yeah, it's cut off, but you can definitely tell it's a Mickey. That's definitely a Mickey there. You got some of the florals and hidden Mickeys all around. And again, not a lot of headless things are super cut off. So there you go. That is that zip ID. I also did get the other zip ID, even though, I mean, at distance, I'm like, okay, those are pretty colors. It's a nice thing. And you look in, and all of them had the embroidered Minnie and Mickey together on the front. What is different with each of these is the background pattern, where it was placed and what was on there. So again, I went through the whole stack of all of them, and I chose this one because it had really a lot of characters. It's definitely mostly Mickey centric, but they're not a bunch of headless ones. No, okay, so I have the bottom half of Minnie, grant it's not headless, it's just mostly gone. But you got a definite Mickey, definite pear, definite Mickey, very intact, very not hidden by the embroidery. So very, very nice. On the opposite side, I also have a Minnie and Mickey here, and yeah, it's cut off, but you can still tell what it is. You have a full Mickey in the window. You've got a Mickey head there. You got some of the hidden Mickeys and some of the hidden stuff here, part of a Minnie head. But so all in all, actually very good placement, especially if you saw the other options. There you have it. All right, so this is the bag charm coin purse. It says Mickey Mouse ears bag charm, sorry. Mickey and Minnie Flirty Floral Tonal. So they had a bit of variety on some of the patterns and stuff. This one is the same for all of them. It's a like faux leather. It has these big ears on it. It has a carabiner clip on the one ear, so it hangs like that. And then it is a functional bag charm. So it has a coin purse type zipper, half circle. So the zipper goes around. There's your interior pattern, which is this one. And I didn't pay much attention to the inside of it, actually. I probably should have, because the outsides are all the same. But honestly, sometimes better lucky than good, because there's a Minnie Mickey head on that side. And although it's a little bit cut off on the top, there's the Minnie and Mickey together. I'm sorry, not together. There's a full Mickey and then majority of a Mickey who's just a little cut off on the top by the zipper. So yay for that. I did get lucky on that inside. All right, what's next? Okay, next I got the mini notebook with pocket. It's 160 college ruled pages with an interior pocket, and it's just all the cute couples. This is, of course, Minnie and Mickey's Sweet Floral. So you got a lot of hidden Mickeys and just the cute. Obviously all of these are the same. It just gives you a good look at all the different poses. You know, Minnie and Mickey, Minnie and Mickey, Minnie and Mickey, Minnie. Yeah, so there you go. All right, these next two pieces are a brand new fabrication for Vera Bradley Disney. Now it's not new to Vera Bradley, but it is new to Vera Bradley Disney. And that is, they came out with Performance Twill. That's awesome. I think that is super smart. I don't have the full lineup here in front of me as to what came out and which patterns and which styles, but you know, Performance Twill is water resistant. It's very durable. It'll be a perfect sling for the park. There's some other different things, but I do like Performance Twill, and so purple being my favorite color, I did grab a couple items. So I spent more than I planned. But here's the thing. All right, so this is the new medium cosmetic style. I'm not sure I like it. I think I've said that looking forward, having not had one to show. But this is Mickey and Minnie's Flirty Floral Tonal. So just like the bag charm there, it does have that just purple and black and light purple. I do like the colors. I'm not in love with the whole thing, but I liked it enough to get a couple pieces. And I got the perfect pattern placement on this piece. So on the front side, I have Minnie and Mickey together, perfectly centered, and on the back, slightly off center, but again, perfect Minnie and Mickey. And no other characters cut off on the thing. It's just the beautiful florals and the perfect pair. So I'm really, really happy with that. The flowers though, they do have a lot of hidden Mickeys, like this piece down here, and then these little Mickeys around that part. Yeah, so there's Mickeys all throughout. And every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, there's another Mickey. Little Mickey heads here, like that. So, okay, so this is kind of a cubic rectangle construction. It is a very slouchy style. It has very little structure to it, and that's only because the fabrication, the performance twill, is a little bit more robust. And it has a nice performance twill zipper that zips around the top half of the bag. It doesn't hold its shape very well, but I'm sure when it has stuff in it, it will hold its shape better. Again, there's a cubic. And so it basically is just that the corners are folded in on both sides, and that's it. So there's no handle, there's no loops, there's nothing, just the zipper pull. So I really would quite like it if it had like a handle on the end. I don't know why it doesn't, but okay. The inside has a little bit different variation of, I guess it's not really a different variation, the coloration is just slightly different. You can see this one is like more purpley and this one is a little bit more light blue looking. But it is clear plastic lined on top, and there's that interior pattern. But it definitely doesn't hold its shape. But when you put stuff in, I think it kind of will hold its shape better. But it is a good size. Yeah, we'll see. To be determined. More to come, I'm sure. And the zipper pull on this is a ribbed ribbon. So it says Disney on one side and Vera Bradley on the other. So, okay, that is that. In the same fabrication and pattern, I got another new style. And this one came out in the other new patterns that just released as well. It is also available in classic black, but it is a new style. And let me pull the tag so I get the name right. It is called the Convertible Small Backpack. Again, this is Mickey and Minnie's Flirty Floral Tonal. It is really a mouthful to get that out. It is that same interior pattern, but you can see it a little bit better on this. And I do like it with this coloration better than the more purplier one, oddly enough. I just think that blends better with itself. And this interior is kind of like it's not a silky nylon, but it is a relatively silky kind of feel to it. Almost like performance twill, but not quite. It's a little silkier than that. But yeah, it's kind of nice. I think it goes with the outside. This is a great purse backpack size, I think. It's relatively simple. It's just a basic configuration. It has cargo pockets on both sides. I don't know if they're big enough for a water bottle. Maybe. But not a conventional big bottle or anything. It does fit the zip IDs very nicely in that side pocket. So for example, I maybe would use a lanyard and loop it through here on itself and hook it to this so that I could use that to secure this. This, if it fell out of the pocket, would be connected and wouldn't get lost. Alternatively, you could just take a little carabiner and hook those two together. Maybe even that Mickey carabiner from the keychain or the carabiner from the bag charm, but just to keep it from getting lost if it fell out of that pocket. Just a thought. You also could put maybe your phone in the side pocket. Let's see. This is a 13 Pro Max and I've got my Disney cover on it. I also have this little insert trapezoid thing that gives a loop to come out, and I've got that hooked on a lanyard, so this is how I was carrying it around all day, was just around my neck. That's gonna be great for parks as well. But let's see real quick if that fits in this pocket. And it does. It's a nice tight fit actually. And once again, if I'm using it like this, maybe I'll hook it on there so I don't lose my phone. It can't just be stolen out of my bag so easily. Not that it can't be stolen. But you could just disconnect that and it's pretty secure. It's not just gonna fall out. If you shake heavily and there's nothing else holding it in, yeah, it might come out, but it generally should stay. Okay, so there's that. So that pocket on both sides. Speaking of this loop, it is not just a bag charm loop. There is a loop on both sides because it is a convertible bag. It does in fact come with a removable adjustable strap. Now, unfortunately, it's a seatbelt strap. It does match very well, so I do like that. I'm gonna say unfortunately, just because it could have just as easily been a performance twill strap. I'm not sure that would have been better or worse. It is good that it matches because the backpack straps on the back are that same or very similar material. But anyway, so removable strap, it's hooked on there right now. Let me just disconnect that. All right, so there's that. We're gonna test the size of it in a minute. Inside the bag, let's look at the size of the bag. It is a small bag, but look at that space. It's got quite a little bit of room there. I did get pretty good pattern placement while we're looking at that. I have not centered, but almost centered. A beautiful couple. I've got another couple up here, and there's other bits and bobs, but not too bad. On the back, let me get all this other stuff out of the way. We've got a Mickey popping right out of the pocket there, and Minnie too, but she's a little bit cut off on the top, but perfect flower right in the middle with Mickey and Minnie right there on the back of the bag. So it's just beautiful. Okay, it has a top carry handle, it has backpack straps, and it has a shoulder / crossbody strap. It is a cute little convertible backpack. I really am excited to see new fabrication and style like this from Vera. So hopefully it works out. I will let you know more after I've tried it. But let's look some more. So the inside of the bag, it is a double zipper opening on the main pocket. It has inside a privacy pocket. It has a key clip. It's not a bungee, it's just on a strap. This pocket goes all the way down the bag actually. So it is a full back panel pocket. And that is the only organization inside this bag. So definitely will come in handy. If you're wondering, the medium cosmetic is a pretty large accessory piece for this bag, but just for reference, I'm gonna see if it fits in there. And it does in fact fit perfectly across the bottom. And if I just put it in there and assume it's gonna take its full form, it basically takes that bottom half of the bag up to the top of the cargo pockets is that piece. Of course there's nothing in it, but it does fit right in there nicely. If you were to put it vertically, let's see. Yep, it does fit and would take about half of the bag if you stack it vertically. So for what that's worth. Okay, so double zipper, let's just close that. And on the back, the straps themselves are performance twill. There is some padding to it, but they're not ergonomic or anything. It has a metal adjustment looped back on itself, so there's no free end. I'm just going to put this all the way loose and see how it fits and hope that it does because I did not try it on. So let's see here. Oopsie. I got this little key thing sticking out. Alright, so I'm going to put this on my back. Easily fits. I mean, yeah, there's plenty more, and I like them to hang low and loose. So for me, that's a win. And when you're not using it as a backpack, you can tuck the straps into this back pocket. It is a slip, and if you are using the straps, you can use that as a phone pocket. The phone fits all the way down into it. There's no magnetic closure. The phone is right there, just shy of the top, but it is a secure phone pocket right there, which is nice, with or without a lanyard on it, of course. Okay, yeah, so that's great. I'm really kind of excited to give this a try. I would have, had I had this already, I would have used it for today's bag. So, okay. Now let's check this strap. So at its shortest, we'll try that first. We'll just put it on here. You could tuck in these back straps. Let me kind of just fold and try and tuck them like that, maybe. Just random foldy, fold and fit. And they tuck in pretty nicely, and if you do it smartly, they'll be kind of flat back there. Yeah, you can make it all symmetrical. In this case, you can shorten the straps and maybe make it a little less bulky. It's fine. For now, I'm just going to tuck that tag in there too. Even with the straps tucked in, you still can use that as a phone pocket if you so desire. But you do have this little option, so you can kind of have a grab and go. At the shortest length, I can wear it over my shoulder. I generally would not do that. It's just not my preference, but you got a little clutch type thing. If I loosen this all the way, I get the feeling this strap is not going to be long enough for a big girl like me to wear it crossbody. Just guessing, because that's full length right there. I think that is short. Yeah, I don't like that. I would not do that. It's too short. So that is a big bummer, but not the end of the world, because guess what? I have other straps that are longer, and I would just use a different strap that matches, coordinates, or otherwise complements this bag. And this one would just get tossed aside for whatever, or used only as a shoulder only strap. Because as a shoulder strap, it fits kind of nicely. I would definitely carry it like that. Not as the primary, but I would carry it like that. So that is that bag. Fun new style, and I love to see the fabrication and performance skill for Disney, especially because Disney is more expensive. Oh, side story. These are from Gideon's Bakehouse. They were the menu cards. So if you're wondering what's going on at Gideon's in September, there it is. Okay, sorry for the sidetrack, it was in my bag. Okay, and this last Disney item is a fun one. This came out in the previous Disney pattern, the one with the spaghetti armed characters, Sensational Six, I think it was called. And it had sold out, and so I thought I had missed it. Well, when I was in the store today, they had that in this bag in that pattern, as well as the new pattern. So I got it in the new pattern only, but I did look at the other ones. I spent way too much already, I wasn't going back. But this is the Minnie Mouse backpack, Mickey and Minnie's Sweet Floral. And once again, I did get to pick the pattern placement. And this one is kind of interesting, because to me it basically has all three of the new patterns. Or I say all three. 3 out of the 4 patterns that came out together. It has the bigger floral, it has the kind of ditzy version, and it has this version all together in this bag. It also has the solid and lilac or lavender, whatever you want to call it. So there's your bigger floral, there's your ditzy floral, and then inside there's your blue stuff. So it doesn't have the tonal, not the true purple and black and purple. But anyway, okay, let's talk about the bag. So first, right off the bat, you can see it is very definitely Minnie Mouse. It has a bow, it is padded, it has ears that are just quilted fabric on both sides. It has ruffled pockets, so you have this ruffle, and then it kind of has a fold over, kind of double ruffle, if you will. And that's just your cargo pockets on the side. It is big enough for a water bottle, a regular size plastic water bottle. Definitely not for big bottles, but there you go. It is a single zipper? It's a single zipper. Oh, you know what? That's very disappointing. I definitely wish it was a double zipper on this. I don't know why it's a single, but that is disappointing, because backpacks I do like to be able to zip from the top, because maybe you just want to zip a little bit and reach your hand in to get something. Okay, it is what it is. Single zipper closure. Inside, there's a good look at that purple and teal pattern. Now on here, I do think, again, that lighter, that's the darker purple one. I like it better when I see more of it like that, actually. Interesting. But does that really match? Yeah. I still don't think so. Whatever. You can think what you want. It's just sharing what my thoughts are. Inside, zero organization, zero pockets, zero anything. The bag itself is a medium to large backpack. Here's the base of it. But yeah, it's quite simple. You have the cargo pockets. You have the straps of non-ergonomic. They have plastic fittings. Let's see how this fits in a second. You have a top carry handle, a woven strap. Yeah, let me just zip this. It's so unfortunate that it doesn't have that. And then you have one pocket on the front, one zipper pocket all the way across. The inside is that blue pattern like I showed, but just a single zipper pocket. So here's a very simple bag. I'm not knocking that it's simple. Let's see how it fits. I think it's more kid oriented, but it does fit. Big girl like me, you can see. Actually, I think it kind of fits nicely. I would prefer these straps to be a little longer, personally, to have a little more adjustability to them, but they are sufficient for a large woman. A little fluffy. But okay, let's talk pattern placement, because this one I did narrow it down to a couple of very nice bags. I don't want to say you can't go wrong, because again, I just don't like headless things. There's going to be choppy bits, but on the whole, I feel like I got really lucky. So on the front, let's look at the big pattern. Right front and center, I have the Mickey and Minnie together. I have a bonus Minnie and Mickey on the side. I've definitely got some good florals. It's well balanced. It fits very nicely. If you look at this ear, I have a Mickey and Minnie, and on this ear, I have a beautiful Minnie. So very, very lucky and very representative of the big parts of the pattern. When you look at the ditzy parts, I also have right almost in the middle, Minnie and Mickey. I've got definitely lots of the different poses of the Minnies and Mickeys. And although there's some choppy bits, I don't have blatantly headless things or blatantly super choppy stuff. So really happy with that. On the back, I have beautiful florals, and I just adore this placement because I got the couples. I've got the couple in the middle around the beautiful picture. It's got Mickey poses, almost every different one, and then the couple again down here. So kind of a little bit of everything. Yes, this bit's cut off over here, but very, very lucky. Got another Minnie over here. Really fun. I like it, and I like that it shows all the different colors of the pattern. The straps, though, you have the backpack on. This side, not so exciting, but I have Minnie down here, and I have Mickey up here, and Mickey down here. So if I was wearing this bag and coming towards you, those are some of the things you would see, which I really like. Okay, so that is it for the new pattern, but I did get one other item. This is actually from the Star Wars release. It's the Far, Far Away Light versus Dark. It's a t-shirt or a pajama top, depending on how you use it, I suppose. Oops. But I had passed on this before because I just didn't need any more t-shirts. But I do get the pajama pants, and I just keep thinking I wish I would have got this shirt. But when I had shopped the release, they didn't have it in my size, but today I asked, and certainly they did. So I got it, and it is a nice thing. So you got the light versus dark. It's very black and white, Star Wars-y, but then you have the beautiful, colorful florals. So I just find it rather ironic, just kind of the whole Vera Bradley Star Wars thing. And it does match perfectly with the pants. So I completed that set. I'm still not getting the pajama top for the new Mickey one, unless I get it sometime later in extreme discount, because I paid $50 for the bottom. I paid way too much for everything else in total, and that top is $48. And I live in Arizona. I don't need a long sleeve. And it's like 3/4 sleeve actually, which is even worse for me. When I'm sleeping, I either want it down or I want it up. But it is lovely material, very soft, very comfortable. It's stretchy, it's great. It is ribbed on the bottom end and ribbed, and it has some button down thing. But I elected not to get it. I typically would wear those jogger pants with a t-shirt of some kind. And I have a ton of purple, and I have a ton of Disney, and I have a ton of so. Anyways, that was why I chose that, in case you're wondering why I didn't go all out. Besides, money doesn't grow on trees, not even in Florida. So, yeah. Okay, that is it for this one. That is pretty comprehensive, and I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're enjoying catching up with all the videos and enjoying fall wherever you are. I will be back with you many more times in the next couple weeks because I am in a reliable internet area, and I'm going to parks, and I've got people, and I've got things going on, and I'll give some what's in my bags and share some of the adventures with you as we go. Bye for now.